Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Martez Loren, and this is my 29-week update on testosterone. Usually I do my videos in my living room, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a better view of what I look like, especially with the lighting. And my bathroom has better lighting, hence the towel in the bathroom. Um, so let's see. Now I have a better view of, I guess, my face. I can show you guys this lovely mustache, goatee situation I have going on here. Facial hair here. It's kind of hard to see right here, but like my face just looks darker now, but it's because if you kind of see that shadow right there, it's actually not shadow. It's actually hair that's growing in here and here. I notice it's not growing in as well on this side, and this is kind of the side I sleep on, so I think that's the issue with that. Um, let's see. Other than that, so this week I'm talking about a friend of mine on Facebook suggested I talk about my job. If you didn't know, I work with kids. I'm a preschool teacher, and someone asked, how is that going with children and transitioning and how they accepting this? Well, interestingly enough, my kids are kind of small enough where they're not really too sold on like pronouns in general. So like he, she, it's kind of all the same to them at that point. Like they're still kind of negotiating pronouns. Um, no one's really said. I had an older sibling of one of my kids ask if I was a boy or girl, and because I haven't told administration yet, I really don't bring it up to kids. But when the kid asked me, I kind of asked him what did he think, and he looked at me for a while, and he kind of looked confused, like he didn't know what to say. And I was like, no, seriously, what do you think? And he said, boy. And I said, well, let's go with that. And that was the end of it. No questions asked. He went home. His mom looked mortified. And I was like, no, it's okay. Seriously. I'd rather him ask me. I'm used to it. No big problem. And her face was like, okay. But, so yeah, that happened. But other than that, I really don't get to meet questions or comments or confusion from kids. Although I do notice that I have like little girls, especially, who will sit in my lap and will just rub my face. Like, not that they're necessarily like and like play. Like I had a little girl today, sit in my lap and just playing my chin hair, just stroking it. Like it was, I think it was comforting to her, like soothing almost. So that happens, but no real, I guess, issues at work. Um, I will say, like, as far as like my regular everyday life goes, I'm passing more, which is still mind-boggling to me because for the life of me, if you know me and you see me in person, I have really large chest. I mean, I do compress, but like to me, it still seems very visible. But I've noticed that I'm getting a lot of sirs, mans, dudes lately, and I'm always like, oh, me. And I'm trying not to look, I guess, surprised or excited when it happens. I kind of try to go with it, but like in my head, I'm like screaming and jumping for joy. Um, but yeah, so I'm getting more and more sir, him, people who don't know me, who just see me or having conversations with me, who just automatically assume male and without question, without any type of prompt. So that's awesome. Um, Still taking tea, still keeping that going. In case you didn't know, I don't do shots. I take Axiron, and this is probably backwards in the camera because I'm doing the front-facing camera. But if you can read this at all, it's Axiron, Axiron. Axiron, Google it. It's cool stuff. Um, let's see. Currently, I'm actually baking for a bake sale at my job because I do that. I bake. Oh, that will be glitter, my forehead, not a zit or anything. Decorating for, the holiday season. We're doing winter wonderland at my job, so no Santa, no Christmas tree, but like plenty of snowflakey kind of thing. So it means lots and lots and lots of glitter. Um, But yeah, I guess that's what's happening to me right now. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited about this holiday season, Christmas and decorations and spending it with loved ones and exchanging gifts and whatnot. My job has our holiday party tomorrow, hence why I'm cooking sweet potato casserole and cornbread tonight. I think last time we spoke, I was cooking for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I cook. I cook and I clean and all that. I don't clean very often, but I do know how to. I guess that's pretty much it for this lovely update video. Passing more facial hair, more body hair in general. Actually, I've been saying I'm furry now. Like I'm not even just hairy. I'm furry. Like in places I'm not used to having. I one of these days, like especially once my get top surgery, I'm gonna. Ooh, that's falling. I'm gonna show you guys my body so you can see what I'm talking about. But like, there are places in my body that I'm not used to having hair that I now have hair. So one of these days, like when I'm not looking explicit and won't get like flagged by YouTube, I will show you guys the magic and mystery that is myself. Another thing, I guess more recent that I'm enjoying is meeting people in person and having conversations, because I try to share the fact that I have a YouTube channel and I talk about my life with people who I don't know, strangers. It helps me to, I guess, be more open with myself by, I guess, exposing myself. And it's cool because it starts a dialogue, and I enjoy it because it allows me to educate people while getting to know people and seeing their views on the world and just their perspective and their knowledge or lack thereof about just people who look like me and identify the way I identify. I met a really cool young lady recently who had never met another trans person before, who had never had any experiences with trans people, and was actually really, really interested in just talking and like chopping it up. And we had a nice, long, drawn-out conversation about me, my life. And she asked a couple questions. She promised to watch. Hopefully, she tuned in. But yeah, it was really interesting to, I guess, answer some of her questions. And one question that she seemed to be just baffled by was why. What made me decide to transition? What made me decide to feel that I was so unhappy that I had to transition? I'm not sure if I've done this on my channel yet, but I have a really accurate, I guess, analogy about an apple and an orange I like to use when people ask me this question. So what I always say is that imagine going your entire life and you are told you're an orange. You're an orange peel. People address you as an orange. You're taught how to live like an orange. You, for every visible means, are an orange. You look like an orange. You smell like an orange. People address you as an orange. You're taught how to be an orange, and an orange is what you're gonna grow up to be. You're an orange. But you just kind of always feel like an apple. And as much as you kind of look like an orange, you just don't feel like an orange. So you ignore that and just go about your business because you're told that you're an orange, and that's what oranges do. And one day you finally get the courage to peel back the peel and realize you actually are an apple. Now you have a decision to make. You can go the rest of your life and live as an orange, and be addressed as an orange because that's how people decide to address you, because you look like an orange, and live an orange life. Or you can change it up and decide that, you know what, I really am an apple, and I want to live my life as an apple. And regardless of what anyone else says, I'm an apple. And for me, I'm an apple. And I couldn't be an orange if I wanted to be. Anybody who knows me knows that I am definitely an apple. I tried to be an orange. I really did. I put my best foot forward. I kind of like did the whole wore girl clothes and had boyfriends and shit sometimes. But like, it just wasn't for me. And not that you couldn't, be trans and a male and date boys. Just never really was my thing. Kind of like girls. I can say trans dudes are attractive. I can say I, find them interesting and that whole thing. And I'm always I kind of have like that whole like envious and like not envious, but more like I admire trans men, and I I like, you know, people who I look up to and that whole thing. But I don't know if I could actually like venture forth that way. Um, but yeah. So that is me rambling for the last 10 minutes of your life that you can't get back. So yeah, it's my update video. Just talking about passing and taking Axaron and sharing my life with people. You guys, please ask questions. This makes this a lot more interesting and keeps this going a lot more. The more questions you ask, the better this will be. Let me know what you guys really want to see on this channel and that would really interest you guys. Once I get to a point where the update videos are pretty much the same, because at some point this is gonna like level out. I'm gonna try to start making more interesting content about things that are not necessarily just trans based, because there's more to me being trans. I might even do like cooking tutorials if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. So let me know, like, what do you guys want to see? I guess that again was my 29-week testosterone update. Again, I'm Martez Loren, and thank you so much for watching, sharing, subscribing, and communicating with me about what you like to see. I guess until 2 weeks from now, stay tuned. Oh yeah, if you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, happy holidays to you. If you don't, it's this time of year. Also, I think by the next time I video, it will be New Year's Eve. So I might do a recap of this year and how this year's changed me and that whole cliche, corny ass shit. Again, I'm Martez Loren, and this is my 29-week update on testosterone. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Stay tuned.